This video is for all second violins for the Bells of Christmas, and we're actually going to start at silver bells, measure 44. We talked about low twos, we talked about low B flats, which is our low 1 on the A string, low E flat, which is low 1 on the D string, and how we need to watch all these accidentals because when they come up, we need to make sure we're intentionally putting our finger in the spot it needs to go in. So let's start at 44 together. 1, ready, and... flat, B flat, natural, B flat, B flat, B flat, that whole section there I had said before I wanted to kind of look at as a quiz. It's very difficult because in certain passages, like here, you have to maneuver around the violin. So you go from A, D, to B flat, back to G, and we said because you're lowering your first finger, you're gonna have to force your finger to go higher for G. Then you have lowering your finger again for E flat, but then raising it back up for E natural. In another section, we talked about placing your finger across 2 strings at once, which is called a fifth. So you can play G and C in the same spot on 2 different strings by, if you look, placing your finger directly in the middle of the 2. So you get, and the only note you have to move for is the F natural, which you then play a C on the next string, A, which is another fifth, so you can roll your finger the other way to get there. In this section, you have E flat to E natural, which you're going to use with second finger. We said chocolate or strawberry, right? Back to E natural. Another fifth on the opposite way. So we had talked about being metacognizant, right? Or thinking about thinking. And that's important because you have to give yourself direction while you play. You have to think about how you're going to think when you play 44 to 60. And everything is intentional. You have to play every note exactly the way you want to with the right amount of speed and pressure on the bow so that you sound confident. Play with more speed, not as much pressure, but still just enough that you get a clear sound. Because in orchestra, we want to hear every single one of these notes to create the harmony. It's so important. I know you guys can do it. Come and see me if you need any help, but otherwise, happy practicing. Intentional practice, okay? Intentional practice. See ya.